Catering. Today we're going to make pork roll, egg, and cheese on an English muffin. Pork roll is a delicacy in the north, in New Jersey. It is known as an unofficial state meat. Some people call it Taylor ham, but it is known as pork roll.
Pork roll? Say what?
Yes, pork roll, that salty, delicious breakfast meat. It all started in 1856 in Trenton, New Jersey, by a man named John Taylor. Restaurants put this breakfast meat on their menus. They even have pork roll festivals in Trenton, New Jersey, to honor this breakfast meat. The meat is generally sliced and pan-fried or grilled. A common practice is cutting 4 slices from the outer edges inward, about 3/4 towards the center of the cuts, preventing the pork roll from curling up and cooking unevenly. A popular breakfast sandwich in the region with pork roll known as the New Jersey breakfast. Pork roll, egg, and cheese typically served with American cheese on a hard roll or bagel, but you can put it on any kind of bread you want. We're going to make ours on an English muffin. So let's head on to the kitchen and make our pork roll, egg, and cheese on the English muffin. Pork roll, egg, and cheese is traditionally done on a hard roll. But if you like, you can put it on any kind of bread you want. You can put it on an English muffin, a hard roll. You can put it on a hamburger bun. You can even put it on a plate with a side of scrambled eggs or sunny side up eggs. Today we're going to make ours on an English muffin. First we're going to do is turn around and get the eggs started. We've got 3 eggs here. We're going to take 3 eggs. We're going to crack them in a bowl. We're going to scramble them up a little bit. I'm going to take some cheese. You can use any kind of cheese you want. It's easier to take some shredded cheese. I have some mild cheddar here. I'm going to pour a little bit of cheese in there. Very much in this bag, so we'll pour the rest of it in. We'll mix that up. Okay, we'll set that aside. Pork roll comes in 2 ways. One is a box. It's Tyler pork roll, which has already pre-sliced pork roll. All I do is open the package up. And they're thin slices, already sliced for you. Or you can buy a roll of pork roll and cut it the way you want it, how thick you want it, which we're going to do that today. we're going to take the pork roll and we're going to cut this. I'm going to cut this, cut the plastic, and it comes in a little burlap sack too. This plastic off. Set this aside. You can use that for an omelet. Then cut the pork roll how thick you want it. Put that aside. Let's peel the burlap sack off. There's the sack right there. Get rid of those. When you cook pork roll, the best way to do it is put some slices about 3/4 way in, about 3 or 4 on each piece. That way when you cook it, pork roll doesn't swell up in the middle and make a tent like. That way it doesn't cook uneven. Now we're going to go over the stove and heat the pans up and cook our pork roll. Okay, we're going to turn our stove on. About a medium-high heat. Spray the pan with some cooking spray. You can use butter if you want. This gives it a little bit more flavor. Let that heat up for a minute. We're going to put some butter in the egg pan. We're going to turn that one up to about medium. You don't want to scorch the eggs. Throw some butter in that pan. Let the butter melt real quick. We're going to bring our eggs over. As soon as that butter melts, we'll put the eggs in. We can put the pork roll in now. Get that cooking. If you want to season your eggs, you go ahead and season your eggs. Now the butter's starting to melt. It won't take long for the eggs to cook. Pour the eggs in. Make sure you stir your eggs frequently so they don't set up real fast. You want them scrambled. You can do this with sunny side up on the pork roll, egg and cheese. When you bite into it, it gives you a liquid flavor. I kind of like the scrambled eggs. While these are cooking a little bit, I'm going to put the English muffin in the toaster. Now we're back to stirring this again. It's starting to set up. This is where you want to keep stirring. Helps make them fluffy. Don't those eggs look good? Nice and fluffy. Okay, the eggs are done. We're going to set them aside. Turn our pork roll over. Pork roll's already pre-cooked. You just want to get it heated up and browned. A few more minutes on the pork roll. Okay, pork roll should be done now. Don't want to overdo them. Oh yeah, they're done. Set that back there for a second. Go and check on the English muffins. We'll go get our English muffins. Put our pork roll on. You can put one, you can put 2 slices, how many slices you like. I'm going to take some scrambled eggs, put some scrambled eggs on here. I know I was blocking the view. I'm kind of right-handed. Put the scrambled eggs back. I'm going to take some American white cheese. You can use any kind of cheese you want. I just happen to have the American white cheese here. Put a piece of cheese on top. If you want to melt this, you can put it in the microwave, which I think I'll do. You only need about maybe 20-25 seconds just to melt the cheese. Or you can put the cheese on top of your eggs as you're cooking them to help melt it. Cheese is melted. Go back over the counter. Put our top on. And there you have it. An English muffin with pork roll, egg, and cheese. If you want to see more recipes like this, hit like, share, and subscribe, and the notification bell to get more notifications when the next videos come out. And again, share these recipes with your friends and families. I hope you enjoyed watching this video of J&K Catering. Have a good day.